Okay, boys and girls, I want you to look on page 222 on your math. Pull out, and you may already have it. You may have already completed this exercise, but I do want to go through it and emphasize some things. On page 222, it talks about borrowing from the thousands. They have given you 5 steps up there showing you with that math problem what they did. They subtract. Number one said they subtract the ones place and so on and so on. I'm not going to go through that. It's right there in front of you. And if you notice in the place value spots, they have a number of stars that go with the number. Number one, I do want to do at least one of these um, because it it goes with what they are talking about there. That number is 5,183. I'm just going to do one of them. And 1,000, subtract 1,462. Okay, boys and girls, what do we do here? We what? That's a minus sign, and what are we going to do? We take away, we take away, we take away, we take away. So we know we're going to subtract here. Okay, first of all, 2 from 1, or 3 items, take 2 away, the answer is 1. 8 from 6, 6 items you take away from the 6 would be 2. Oh, now, if you have 1 item, there is no way you can take 4 items away from 1. We've already determined that in previous lessons. So what are we going to do? We go to the thousand place and borrow a 1. This number would be 4 now. And in the hundreds place, this is going to be what? 11. So you take 4 from 11, would be 7, and 1 from 4 would be 3. The answer is 3,721. And the other 2 is the same. You have a box in the thousands place, you have a box in the hundreds place. Number 2, this is basically a review. It says, write the differences. We have had these, and you had these in the beginning and started in 2nd grade. And I'm sure you had these in 1st grade. 14 take away 6, and so on and so on. It says, write the before and after for number 3. I'm sorry. Write the before and after Roman numerals. The number that comes before these numbers and the number that will come after it. I will do one. It says 5. Which one would come before 5? 4. When you're counting, which one would come after 5? 6. Okay. And then number 4 says to match the Roman numerals with the numbers. And I'm just going to review that says C. C is 100, and I really want to start with L. 50, and M is 1,000. And if you have 2 MM will be 2,000. If you have 2 CC would be 200. 2 L's would be 100. You add the number, if you have 2, as I said, you add the 2 together. So that's all I'm going to say about the math sheet. As I said, I feel like you have completed that because tomorrow, I believe it's in my lesson plans for tomorrow to talk. We have done a little, or said a little, let me say it right, about division. But I'm going to be talking in depth about divisions tomorrow on one of the lesson plans. I hope that you are continuing to read in your science book. As I said, this is a book that we need to complete, and parents need to let me know when you have completed it. But I did want to go back and say some things about on page 89, because I'm going to have you to write something in your journals on one of my lesson plans I have where you'll be writing your journals about this. We're talking about the 4 different kinds. Turn in your science book, take your science books out and turn to page 89. And I want to just say a little bit more about the 4 different kinds of habitat layers. The emergent layer, as we said, is made up of very, very tall trees, and it is above the rest of the forest. The forest floor is, as we have said, is at the very bottom, and the canopy layer, the description for that is large trees and vines, as I said, and flowers, and they're dark, and it's a dark place, and it's hot too, humid. The kinds of animals that live there are lizards, snakes, and tree frogs. That's in the canopy layer. The understory is the home for many kinds of insects, and we're going to talk some about insects this week too as well. Lizards, and then frogs and lizards live in this understory layer. Also, the jaguar would live there in the understory layer. We've said many things about the jungle being a rainforest, and we've talked about the different kind of animals that live in the rainforest habitat. And so I'm going to move on from that. And as I said, I want you to continue to read because we need to finish this book and get started on our health book. But I'm going to be going through as well, looking through what to pull out to teach so we can complete lessons in this book. Have a great day. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you, boys and girls. Keep working. And on your test papers, especially on your spelling test, I think that's the only test we've had so far. And if you have already recited the poem and the verses to your mom, what do we always say? If you know you did a good job. If you know you did a good job, say you did a good job. Good job, good job. Good job, good job. If you know you did a good job, say you did a good job. Good job, good job. Have a good day, and I love you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.